Welcome to Data Malarkey, the podcast about using data smarter. Data Malarkey is hosted by master data storyteller Sam Knowles. Sam helps all sorts of organizations use data smarter, in the questions they ask to surface the right data, in the insights they articulate using the right data, and in the stories they tell, shaped and underpinned by the right data-driven insights. Data Malarkey is the podcast about using data smarter. A couple of times a month, Sam talks to leaders and leading thinkers from a wide variety of different organizations, businesses, universities, charities, and government departments about how they use data smarter so that you can too. Wherever and whenever you're listening to this latest episode, prepare to learn from the best of the best about how they make genuinely smarter use of data.
Well, hello, and welcome to this, the first, indeed the pilot episode of Data Malarkey, the podcast about using data smarter. My name's Sam Knowles. I'm a 30-plus year veteran of working with all sorts of different organizations, businesses, universities, charities, and government departments, helping them to make smarter use of data. I work with them in three broad ways. First, in helping them to frame and ask genuinely smarter questions that surface the right type of data. Second, in using that data to articulate genuine insights into those that they seek to influence, their customers, maybe competitors, other internal and external stakeholders, surfacing and articulating genuine insights. And thirdly, in stories that they tell, the data-driven, insight-rich stories that they tell. Now, I think it's true to say that in the modern knowledge economy, there's nobody in any role at all who says these days, if only we had more data. In fact, quite the reverse is true. And yet whatever area you work in, be that marketing or sales, finance or procurement, a supply chain, any of the different areas where data comes in, and it comes into an increasing number of areas, there are many people who feel completely overwhelmed, who don't know what to do with the data and how to blend that sometimes fire and ice world of narrative and numbers, stories and statistics. But fortunately, there is an increasing army, a growing army of excellent experts, leaders, leading thinkers in the world of data storytelling, who are beginning to make a real difference to their organizations. And they're going to be my guests on the Data Malarkey podcast. What I hope we can learn from them, from many, many different fields, be it from marketing, be it from sports analytics, from academia, many, many, many different fields. What I hope we can learn from them is some common trends about the way that they make smarter use of data. So my intention with the Data Malarkey podcast is that, and also not only the podcast, the Data Malarkey show that will be going up on YouTube as well, is that they become must-listen, must-watch repositories of really brilliant data storytelling smarts. You know, if we can learn from those who are so good at data storytelling in many, many different categories, well, to be candid, I think there'll be much less data malarkey around and much more data common sense. We'll be broadcasting about 2 episodes a month on a regular basis, and I look forward to seeing you back here very soon. Thanks for listening.
Thanks so much for listening to Data Malarkey, the podcast about using data smarter. To find out what kind of data storyteller you are, why not take our data storytelling scorecard? It takes just 2 minutes to complete and will give you a personalised report right away. Visit data-storytelling.scoreapp.com or follow the link in the show notes.